Hi, boys and girls. You might have heard an expression, the mountains are calling and I must go. That's kind of how I feel about the mountains. I love visiting the mountains, and I love the mountains here in our own country, particularly in the state of Colorado, but I've been to the Smoky Mountains in Tennessee. We were in the Alps when we were in Europe. So I love mountains wherever I can find mountains. There's so many fun things to do and so many beautiful things to see. So I'm going to start by showing you just a little bit of some video snippets of the trip we just got back from in the mountains, and then I'll talk to you some more. So we're at Fish Creek Falls in Route National Forest in Colorado. Take a look at this. The state of Colorado is known for its aspen trees, and in the fall the aspens turn gold, but you can see this one is actually in the process of turning different colors. So check this out. Beautiful. So here we are in Bailey, Colorado, and this is a place called The Point. And they actually have barbecues up here sometimes, but you can see it's really high up. And I'm afraid of heights, so this is really doing something for me to sit up here and talk to you. But I thought you might like to see it. You could see that from some of those snippets, we were up pretty high, and actually Gigi Sprinkles doesn't do well with heights normally, but I love to see how high I can go in the mountains. Sometimes the higher the better. And while we were there, because it's late fall, we got to see snow, and we've seen snow before, but to actually be there when it was snowing was pretty cool. So we saw signs that said watch out for bears, so that's why I put the little bear here. I picked up some pine cones while we were there, and I decided to pull some treasures with me from my little treasure box, and I found aspen leaves, which is what's on here. I'll probably talk about that in another Gigi Sprinkles. And I found some quartz, which I thought was neat. It's really kind of hard to see in the light, but quartz can have a sparkle to it, and I do love sparkle. So let me read you a poem about being in the mountains. This is called Mountain Dreaming. Up in the mountains, the air is clear. It's chilly, and I like it that way. Some folks don't like to climb too much, but the higher the better, I say. Up in the mountains is thinking time. My thoughts get unjumbled and clear. I sit on a boulder and ponder the world where the clouds seem awfully near. If I'm lucky enough and the weather is cold, I might get to see some snow. I'll get up and walk in the powdery fluff. I might make a snowball to throw. It's so quiet up on a mountain, you'd be tempted to take a book. But don't miss the rainbows and flowers galore, and look for the bubbling brook. Whether the Alps or the Rockies or the mountains, wherever you are, you'll love it up high, so close to the sky, where you can almost touch a star. And sometimes you can go so high up, you feel like you could touch a star. And I used to read these books to Cooper, but things like I love snow. If you love snow, mountains are a good place to be. And where do people hike? And we like to hike as a family in the mountains. So let me just show you a little bit. These are some pictures from different seasons of our trips. So, I love to go up in the mountains because it's so quiet sometimes up there. You feel like you're very close to the stars, and I like to think. So mountains are good thinking time for me. So I'm going to leave. You know what else I like to do besides for thinking in the mountains? I like to dance. So we're going to leave you with a little clip of Charlie and Charlie's daddy and me sort of dancing down the Yellow Leaf Way. So it's been fun to visit with you, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.